Go ahead and be tapping, either tapping through all the points or just collarbone point. So, commitment, loyalty, perseverance, dedication, taking a stand, these are all really positive things. And sometimes we commit to something that may not be the healthiest thing for us or the planet, but there's a part of us that just wants to stay the course. And sometimes we double down on that, even though we may know that it's not the best choice. And it may just be a fear of being wrong or admitting that we're wrong. And we really resist that. And so it's like, no, instead of challenging what choices I've made in the past, I'm going to double down on them and I'm going to insist even more. And I'm going to block out every bit of information that might be contrary. And we deserve better. You deserve to have greater freedom than that. So I'm grateful to you for being willing to even confront this and look at this and see where there might be some places where you might free yourself up to make a better choice for you and the world at large. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being, and maybe think about some place where you might be aware that you're staying the course with something that it might be time to allow some change on. Even though part of me is resisting this change, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I'm resisting changing my mind, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I'm resisting looking at this differently, because I don't want to admit that I was wrong. I don't want to deal with all of the consequences that might happen. But part of me also knows that there are consequences for sticking with this, and I could do better. Or I can at least explore this. So I have much greater awareness of what's best. And even though part of me resists looking at this, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else involved. We've all been doing the best we could. I'm creating an opening to do better. All this resistance to change, all this resistance to changing my mind, all this resistance to looking at this, part of me might be thinking, maybe I've made a wrong choice. Maybe I've been believing things, maybe I've been believing stuff that isn't true. Maybe I haven't heard the whole story. But I've been doubling down. I've been insisting that I'm right, even though part of me knows I might not be. And I don't like to consider that. I don't want to consider that I may have made a mistake. But then I just go further down that road, making things worse for myself and other people. I'm allowing myself to take a look at this. I might find out that I'm right. As I allow myself to expand my awareness, I might get greater clarity on why I actually made a good choice. And maybe part of me doubts that. And that's why I don't want to look. Because I'm afraid I'll find out that I did make the wrong choice. So I'd rather defend myself and insist that I'm right and ignore all the possible information that might suggest I'm wrong. And sometimes I do harm to myself and others, trying to insist that I'm right and doubling down on these choices. And it's not because I'm bad or stupid. I'm just trying to protect myself based on a lot of old misinformation. I'm not bad or stupid for being misinformed. There are a lot of people out there right now spreading misinformation. And I only know what I know. And we're all susceptible to misinformation. And I love and appreciate those parts of me that are doing their best to make good choices. And I love and appreciate those parts of me that sometimes double down on choices, trying to protect my ego. But I deserve better than that. Too many of the other parts of me get sacrificed for the sake of my ego. So I'm allowing myself to process this. Allowing myself to be open to new information. And I'm giving myself permission to change my mind when appropriate. I'm giving myself the freedom to see if it's appropriate to change my mind. Allowing myself to relax my ego. Relaxing this fear of being wrong. So I don't have to fight harder for what I've said was the truth. When part of me might suspect that it isn't. There's no harm in being better informed. And it can lead me to better choices. I'm giving myself permission to be better informed and to change my mind as appropriate. so I can make things better for myself. And that'll likely make things better for other people too. And I love myself for being willing to do that. In body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. Give yourself permission to be open to new information and have a greater awareness and find what really is in your best interest. And if it's truly in your best interest, it's going to be in the best interest of the planet. And if it's not in the best interest of other people and the planet, challenge yourself to see if it's really in your best interest. You deserve better. And when there's more that I can help you with, I'm here for you. Thanks.